Hi guys, this is Emnel and we are back playing Rome. Let's continue. So we are missing guy here. Okay, so you're from a Scone family, you're old, so we'll be replacing you soon enough, so might as well. It doesn't really matter if we put a guy with 10 or 11 here, by the way. That's true for several different things. I think for us it's just this bit. I'm quite sure maybe natural freedom and happiness as well. We'll see, but yeah, it rounds down with several for several things. Now we are reaching the next level of oratory, and I think we are going to take the. We don't need this, we don't need this, so between all of those here we want this, this and this, so let's start with the maximum opinion. I mean, I'm not like 100% sold on it, but should be good enough, I think. I mean, we may need that at some point for some of our trades, I think, so I'll take one. Now for the war, we have quite a lot of. Okay, let's disallow this. We have that those retreating armies there. Let's wrap this up as soon as possible, because like in 1 year we would be able to go to war with Syracuse and the rest. But well, we cannot even check now because let's see. We are at war and reasons, yeah, and this broken importing thing. Oh well, we shall see. Now, should we wait for our allies? I don't think so. Let's actually push through as soon as possible. Start besieging, and we should be able to get everywhere except this province. Oh, by the way, I'm using a mod that removes most of the fog, except from like mountains and whatnot, which should make colors a bit more vibrant and whatnot. So, I mean, it doesn't seem to be working like here, but for the most part, as you can see, it's I don't know. I like it better. It's basically called no fog if you want to look into it. Let's slow down to speed 3, I'd say, for now, since we are moving troops around. Okay, this is gonna be a painful... yes, this is gonna be a painful attrition tick right there. Yeah, we should have waited. Can we get out? The answer is like, almost definitely not. Okay. Well, those guys are 13. Yeah, but no morale to speak of, so we can definitely crush them. They're sitting there as they are. Okay, so. Regium calls for aid against Carthage. We have received an urgent envoy from the small state of Regium. Theocrates Zenoid is requesting our immediate assistance against Carthage, who he claims have treacherously invaded his country. The envoy has spent many hours in this application before the Senate and passionately argued that if we let the cities of Regium fall, it will be only a matter of time before Carthage tries to invade and destroy Rome. Given our conflicting interests with Carthage in the Mediterranean and their continued policy of expansion, this would be an opportunity to escalate the situation in our favor. How should we respond? Okay, so this is like a callback to actual events that's kicked off the First Punic War. Actually, Regium was by then conquered by Rome, and there is like recent rebellion there even, and who actually called for help was Actually, that's a bit different. So basically, the group of Campanian from Campania mercenaries held Messina here, and against the Syracuse, and the first invited a Carthaginian garrison, and then for whatever reason, lost to history. Then they wanted to expel that garrison and asked for Rome's help. It's one of the two instances where the Roman Senate voted against war. Well, it wasn't like 100% declaration of war against Carthage, but it was basically voted, or it was deadlocked, I think, and the action wasn't approved for various reasons, because I mean those were like rogue mercenaries who basically stolen a city and whatnot. And what has happened, the vote went then to popular assembly that overruled Senate and voted for the actions that later led to the First Punic War. Now, that's a history lesson for today. So what can we do? So we are not ready for war yet, which I imagine. Okay, so this is us actually preparing for war. Heavy cavalry cost, heavy infantry cost, that's interesting, and trireme cost, and military faction for 5 years, and oh, this is just for 1 year. So if we want to build up, we want to build up fast. We will gain and we will gain claims on Carthage. Interesting. Okay, first of all, I guess that means they did what we planned to do. Yep, so they went to war here. Interesting. They're not going to get like an alliance with Rhegium. Nope. Okay, so, and the other one is we are less popularity, which we don't care because, I mean, he's on his way out anyway. And national tax, income for 5 years, citizen happiness, and civic faction. And Carthage will like us more. How's our... Okay, so we have like a really nice surplus here, which means that we could actually use this to build up a serious army, like build a metric ton of heavy infantry. Yeah, I think I like it. Also, I mean, 10k, it's just for the manpower, and for the claims. So, what? Now, do we actually want to build, so we definitely want to build some triremes, right? First of all, can we get furs? So we are basically trading some furs here, but that's not really giving us anything, except, you know, when we train the things in Rome specifically. Let's check this expanding campus marches. We need military advances, martial advances greater than 3, so we cannot get that yet. I mean, I don't think we can get next copy of our force. Yeah, they are. Because that would give us another, 15% of starting experience. Another 5 and for 1 more, and 10 for a surplus. Let's see. Yep, everyone hates us, and I mean, you guys are close, are you? Bruscia, okay. Close is a Celtic variant, local power of Celtica Superioris, and Carthage that hates us. We aren't exporting any, right? Let's see. No, so we do not have a surplus. Can we like put some slaves into places that produce food? Let's take a look. Okay, we have a few. So this place has like no slaves. That would be a pain in the ass to do. Expensive as hell. Same goes for this one. Same, okay. This one is in ours yet. And Oh, actually, look at that. So if we were to annex those guys earlier, that would allow us to get a surplus out of this. So, and if we annex them, there's no surplus either. You get a surplus. Why? Okay, you're basically trading for it. Yeah, okay, so no fuse for us, but I still think we want to build up a lot of military for cheaper, because that will also mean that they will be cheaper to sustain. And I think we can switch to heavy infantry right now. So I think we are gonna build it still. We have fuse here? We do. And okay, we have fuse everywhere, but just one copy. I'm almost tempted to like take the... Oh, okay. If we cancel this, we won't get it back, so there is no point in like cancelling this and importing it there. Still, I'm gonna... No, I don't want those max. Who is the like the closest one? You. That's not gonna help, but just to see how much it didn't help. Yeah, it just shaped it up by like 10. So yep, no way, Jose. But yes, as soon as we annex those, which we are doing, we'll get that surplus we need. Now for the production of principes. So we basically can produce them everywhere, and it will be the same. I believe so. Okay, so let's start with triumphs then. How many triumphs Carthage has? 22. I think we want to like another stack of like 25 or so, and that should be enough for our needs. So, does Neapolis has? Everyone has bloody furs here. So 5 here, 5 here. Do you have furs? You do. So both of those will do. I mean, so basically what 10% experience does is it gives you 5% damage reduction, which it's a lot, I think. And last one here. Do you have furs? You do not. Look at that. So someone got it. Let's then put like 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. We run out of cash though. Okay, that's something I. Okay, we'll wait. We should get enough cash before the end of the year, right? So maybe I'll start like cancel those and start on principles as well. So 6 principles. There we go. Religious proceeding. Okay, that will cost us cash, will it not? Haven't we had that earlier? So we can get additional stability if we take a hit here. I think we will take a hit here. So additional stability and local unrest in all of Rome, which will be useful because we'll annex this part and it will not be stable for a little bit. Or we can lose stability. That will actually be pretty decent. We kind of want a little bit more tax money right now. So yeah, let's go with that. He will start to hate us though. I don't think that's a big deal. He's slowly dying. Well, very slowly, but I mean he will start dying sooner rather than later. So let's go with that. Okay, let's get back to the war at hand, shall we? Yeah, okay, so we are catching some people. Okay, so there's one thing I like figured. So you can get like your tactic. The tactic you pick will always so the general that leads the army will always be the one with with the highest marshal. So in this case, we have one with 9 and one with 10. So, for example, we can get this guy and put like all heavy infantry under him, and start with that. So engage the enemies, pick like one of the tactics, and then get the guy with one more, which is 10, and just give him cavalry. And when we start the battle, we'll just switch the tactic to the one that would counter the enemy we are fighting. So I think that's like a decent way to go about it, I would say. Okay, this is gonna be a bit deadly. Yep, 300 all of our. Oh wow. Okay, that's actually pretty scary. Let's try to reinforce it. I didn't expect that it as many of them there. No, I just want one of you there for scouting purposes mostly. And oh, you are the ones that get wrecked. So let's move you up a little bit here. Okay, so we are still sort of winning. Okay, so Siculia or you guys want the same thing, but for some reason trading with Siculia will give us more. Interesting. Oh no, never mind. Those are two different things. One of you wants fish and one of you wants wood. Okay. How's that looking? Okay, so this is gonna be costly. Okay, we are thankfully winning on that, but yeah, we should probably escape here. You are not reinforcing, right? Yep, you are going there. Ah, that's bad. 30k. Yeah, we are a bit too heavy here. I wonder what kind of cohorts are there. Okay, yeah. A bit too trigger happy. Let us escape all the way there. Yeah, we killed more, but I mean 30 bloody K of them. That's problematic. There are like 15k here somewhere that I thought would reinforce us, but nope. Okay, so I think we'll need to reinforce there. Okay, 12k, good. Let's move a little bit. No armies here now. Yes, we have like not a single broken army there, good. That was a painful battle, like 5k manpower out the window. I thought I would just cut through what 5 to 12k there and break them, so we can then run them over. But nope, nothing like that. Okay, let's be careful this time. Okay, so they are moving there, and they will catch them. So I think we will reinforce, and we will reinforce with great prejudice. And let's move you here, and I guess we can. Does this this just morale recovery? So since your morale is maxed out, we don't care. Yeah. I guess this is light. Okay, so they backed off for now. Let's move you there. Let's remove that and move you here, I guess. Oh, I really want to start besieging that fort. This mess really screwed us over. Okay, where are you going? So you are going there. So that's bold. Here we are going to suffer too much attrition, so let's bail a little bit. Can we get out? We can, good. Okay, capturing this. That's a lot of people. Let's split you. Whenever a game stutters, I worry that it's gonna crash, but I think we're good. You will be here on 21st of January. How long will it take us to bail? 12 days, so yeah, we can wait like a few more days. Okay, so we are being reinforced though, and they are being split. So, so 2 battles, and they are going through the river here. I can live with that. With that commander, and we can reinforce with him. And they have a guy with 4. Yeah, I can live with that. And about you? Oh, you're the 10 guy, so you are not locked in yet somehow. Okay, you're locked in now, so let's go. And you are going to reinforce that. Not sure why you are set to lose this, but who am I to judge? And you're going somewhere up north. Yeah, you're already focused on this. I think you two will reinforce this if need be. Okay, yeah. I'm feeling better about this whole combat here. We have 2 big battles, but I think we have a... Okay, can we look at this one? We can, so... they are using deception. So let's counter it. Deception is countered by envelopment. Yeah, just envelopment. Envelopment is this then. Oh yeah, they are tearing us apart there. Has it switched? Yep. Good. And here we are countering them with our own deception. Perfect. You are not higher than this guy, so you are not gonna switch it. But I want you to reinforce, and I want you to reinforce, and sure about this reinforcement, but let's move you closer. Oh, there's like 8k there, so you are not forcing attachments. I'm not sure if that even works here. Right, invention. How long? 10 months, is it? Yeah, I'll just get primary casual happiness to get some more income of all kinds out of our population. We have some money to continue building those principes, so let's work on that. So that was 11 plus, what do we have here? 3, 4, 5, 7, so we are building 18 and 19 apparently. Yep, I think we are gonna build like 30 to have, because now we will have to, if we can't conquer stuff here, we will be in contact with barbarians, so we'll have to continuously keep some military up north, and perhaps something here, so we'll need bigger armies, and perhaps send one here, so yeah. Having like decent 8k groups of heavy infantry for starters, and then reinforce them with some light infantry once we have cash and manpower, seems like a decent idea, especially for cheaper. Come on, reinforce them yet. Okay, oratory advances, there we go. Is it something that we really want outright? Hold triumph, no, government change policy, that will be useful, and monthly loyalty, we are not like suffering from it like quite yet, but we will want to. to give it a go. So we are winning both our battles. We actually won this one. And what I think we are going to do is we are going to start besieging. Now we should be able to, like, once we win this, we should be able to run them down a little bit and crush their stack or two. There is like 8k there as well. Let's see, where do we want to go with this? Can we go like right there? Or do we want to... Yeah, I think we want to. Yeah, let's rush it and see how it goes. Smaller army can like capture this, so we have some somewhere to look. You know, some vision here and there. You are backing up north, and we are not going to capture here, which will mean 18k sitting. Well, 13k sitting there. That's not ideal. I don't know where those guys are going, so, but yeah, either here or there. Oh, actually, we are capturing them. We're using that envelopment. Envelopment is weak to shock. I think I'm more into bottleneck right here. Yeah, they may have, so the guy with just chariots may have actually shock, so that's not... Okay, let's start moving in our previously beaten down troops. We can go there, okay. Let's go. We're gonna cap, and they are coming here. That's scary. There's no one to reinforce here, sadly. They are reinforcing our siege, so let's bail. Can we bail there? I mean... Okay, this is a scary way of bailing because... okay, we should bail there because... oh, actually they are not moving now. Let's try to capture this. Oh, we are not... Oh, we didn't count it. That's bad. And since you are the guy with the highest... And... Oh, this is bad. Because they will get there, they already are recovering some of the morale. This is not going all that well. At least we are starting the siege, so let's focus on like defending that, and let's like clear all those sieges to not distract our allies with them, because they are really... I think we will have to bail here. Yeah, let's prevent further losses. You guys are sitting here. Can we like bail to here? We can. Another reason to actually you know, escape when you are losing is you can decide where to run, right? Instead of because if we didn't, we would and got shattered. We would end up like right there. Well, let's bring some of those fresh legions up now, just to be sure. We do have military traditions, but we'll be alright. Let's not. I mean, those three are amazing, but we still want to save some points. So I'm not gonna use them quite yet. All right. Another 13k there, we are sieging this, we are sieging this, we will be sieging this. You guys are just sitting here, so let's besiege this one. Can we turn this off? We can, good. And another 16k sadly is gonna escape from there. Well, siege is progressing and we will be able to reinforce it if they try to break it. I mean, there is a river crossing and a forest here, but we should be alright. Oh wow, 2 popes died and 1 got hauled off to Rome. It's pretty painful. Let's try to grab this maybe. Not a big fan of it, but You guys are like rushing up there. Interesting. Taking this, good. Do that. Sure about this fight. Like a shitty leader, yes you do. Okay, you have to fend for your own. Yes, we can't, we'd have to go back and then go there to reinforce. I think, yeah, you should win, right? Yep. They're still waiting for the morale. Good. Okay, we can pull those guys up. Not sure why we can... We shouldn't be able to move from here to there. What's going on with this? Yep. I mean, we are in the zone of control. We came from here. Why are we able to move there? Doesn't make any sense. Weird. Okay, capture this. Yeah, so here, for example, I would have to... Can I go... Okay, so apparently if we siege those, that doesn't count anymore? Since when does that's the case? Huh. Interesting. How would I failed to notice that? Is beyond me. Huh. Okay, so they're escaping right here, so let's actually rush it. Who did they lose against again? I mean, so this seems to be like the army that lost here, so they went up there and then back in. Doesn't make much sense to me, but then again, I thought this was broken, but it isn't. Makes total sense now when I look at it. Not much attrition. Yeah, but I want to like keep my my forces there up, so that there is a whole of barbarians rampaging through here and heavily lowering the civilization level there. Ugh. And that's painful. I wonder if we will have to take care of them here. So let's pull you up here. How about you? Yeah, I think you should stay here and to be able to reinforce this either way. We may need to reinforce that for a huge battle if they finally decide to move up. So as you can see, they escaped there. And we should be there to actually give them some much needed leadership. There we go. And we cannot move there, of course. Let's besiege it though. Okay, so who's on the move here? So just one army and those guys. Oh, I guess we want to besiege that and make sure we can reinforce it. Okay, it's like 33 minutes in and there's election coming soon. I really want to finish this this thing, but what we need is this like it's better if we like avoid battles, right? So they are going after barbarians. Barbarians are actually going to them, so not to us, right? Good. Okay, they keep fighting here. Come on. So now we are at plus 99, but we still cannot take this because we need to get Ferraria. Or it's, not sure if I want to besiege it, but it's they don't want to kill off pops, but oh well. Oh, actually didn't kill off any. So let's bail them. Like we don't want to fight any more battles and they waste manpower because they will disappear once we siege that down. Speed up a little bit. Come on. Win using this stick, please. Oh, okay, so there goes election. Liking the numbers here, especially civic power. A small favor, and well, already here. Panel in the Kansas. Okay, so basically, what was it in English? Bread and circuses. Fortunes of political factions rise and fall about as frequently as the tide. Today, the leader of the populist faction approached Publius Sempronius Sophus with the offer of a simple gift in return for our acknowledgement of the number of new Senate candidates. Okay, so he wants to increase the amount of populists. Let's take a look at our government. There are quite a few of them. I mean, this guy, he's gonna be dead soon, so he's not gonna be next leader. Who's the next one? Barbatus. And alright, and we have like we're trying to make this guy a next military faction leader. We'll see if that works. So national, it's for all of Rome. National Freeman output, national Freeman happiness. Yep. And they will get, that populist faction will get a favor. Rome owes populist factions 0 favors. This option will increase the value by 1. Yep. And they will get like 5 more senators. Yeah, I think I can live with that. This guy is probably not gonna... Oh yeah, he has cancer, so he shouldn't... Yeah, he won't live for long. Alright, so that was my mistake earlier, because I appointed this guy as a governor here. And so we need to appoint a new governor. And the problem with this is that he will switch our policies to whatever he feels like in his region, which is all those provinces right here. Which, if you count them, count the provinces there, may be expensive to change. So, okay, so we want a guy without a corruption that is quite old and has a lot of finesse, I guess, because we want to. It's not loyal though. I mean, he will become loyal. I think it's +2 for the faction leader, for governor. So 2%, which means he won't be scolded anymore. It's an interesting choice. And he lowers local unrest, this guy. Yeah, he's good. What else do we have? This guy, he's too old because that will be the same thing. Scorned family again. Converse income, local freeman happiness, enslavement, yada yada yada. Yeah, I think this guy is our best choice here. Yeah, I don't see why we wouldn't. And let's see what he decided for. Oh, actually, I think what we can do, appointing a governor doesn't cost anything. And I think each governor has like their own decisions, what they want. So, let's see if there is a guy who will pick like better stuff for us. Basically, once we appoint him, he gets plus 20% loyalty. As you can see, he's at 89 now. But if we unappoint him, he'll just lose that 20%. So, no pain nor gain. I guess there will be pain here. If, like, okay, let's try this guy. He's decent enough as well. Huh. Okay, so he has like civilization effort all everywhere. Okay, let's for science. Let's try this guy again. Okay, so we can like keep switching them back and forth. Yeah. Till they pick something useful. Okay, this time around he's like. Okay, the civilization effort wouldn't be actually that bad. Okay, let's try him again. Borderlands not. Okay, so whoever picks like a decent. Oh damn it! I should have went with the first option. I really don't want to expend the oratory power to switch this around before I am able to get cheaper things. Okay, yeah, you know what? Let's let's stick with that for now. But the other guy is really decent too. Okay, yeah, well, we'll think about it, and I like test this shit in between. Let's win this war before we end the episode. It's like 40 minutes already, Jesus. And I believe no one still no one likes us, and it's civic, so national tax actually. Oh, it's damn it! I think I missed on the. Yep. So no more principles for us, cheaper ones that is. That's a pity. Okay. This war went way too long. I got distracted by trying to finish it before that. And the siege is won. And yeah, and we got a military advance. I think that's let's sign peace. Because there's nothing particularly difficult about this one. And actually, let's check if there is an aggressive expansion thing. Yeah, there is not. So yeah, definitely. We're gonna sue for this peace. All three. And there we go. And I think we'll continue with actually taking their elites for ourselves. We're gonna look at it too closely. Anyway, so we'll deal with our internal issues regarding this and the war here in the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys.